Yo, what's happening, guys? Coming at you from DOWN4SOUND again with a frequently asked questions episode. But first, my name is Johnathan Price, owner and operator of DOWN4SOUND and this YouTube channel, which is two of the fastest growing things in car audio. If you will, hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so you know every time we drop a video, and you'll get it sent to your inbox and you'll be able to check it out first. All right, let's get into these questions. Again, the frequently asked or rapid fire questions that y'all always be throwing at me. I try to go through them and answer them for you so we can have a lot of engagement. And in this episode, there's a question somebody asked that we saw that I don't know the answer to. So maybe somebody in the comment section that is more knowledgeable than me in this area can help me out with that. But first, we're gonna start with a question from Eric Valencia. Rapid fire question. I have 4 DefBox Apocalypse AP67AF 6.5s and 2 AP-T25 Neo tweeters. Could I power everything with the JL JD 400.4, or should I power the tweeters separately with a separate amp? Thanks for the big help. So you could power everything off of that one amplifier if you wanted to. There's kind of a couple of different ways to skin the cat. So you could run the mids off of channels 1 and 2, and then you could run the tweeters off of channels 3 and 4. Me personally, I would run all the mids off of that amp and get another amp to run your tweeters off of, or even if you have a deck that has a decent amount of power on the output, because I think these tweeters are rated like 50 watts RMS, so it's not something that you need a ton of power for. So you could run them off of your head unit usually. So mids off of that amp and tweeters off of the head unit, or a smaller amplifier like the JP84, something like that. Up next is from Backyard Days. I have a rapid fire question. If my seats fold down, should I face my subwoofers to the rear or of the car, or the front of the car? Probably the front of the car, but the best thing to do, since everybody's vehicle is different, everybody's system is different, you could try it both ways. So you could put the box in there, have the subs facing to the back. You could like give it a test, see if you like how it sounds, or you could even put a meter in there if you have it to see what the decibel reading is. Then you can flip it around the other way, test it, see if you like how it sounds better, or if it's louder, then you can leave it that way. If not, you can swap it back to the other way. So it's all about testing in your own vehicle. I would think it would be facing forward, but again, it can be different in every person's vehicle. So try it both ways and report back to us and let us know what you found out. All right, next one is from Carson Short. How do you think a box made out of aluminum would sound? It could probably only be like a 1/4 inch thick and be just as strong as MDF box, but I'm worried on it if it would sound good if I did a ported box, if it would have a weird metal resonance. Yes, there is a very high chance that it will have a metal, like pingy sound, and the higher you get on the weight to try to make up for the being as strong as wood, you're probably going to get heavier and it's going to have that pingy sound. I've heard a couple of them, I think made out of steel and aluminum, and it does sound different. But again, if you want to try to do something different, you're more than welcome to try it, but I do believe it would have that metal pingy sound. Oh, here's the question I do not know. This comes from DTW1980. They ask, does a subwoofer with a high voice coil inductance, aka LE, cause more impedance rise than a subwoofer with a lower voice coil inductance? I have no idea. This is something I do not know about. So again, if somebody in the community here that's following my YouTube page could come in with some knowledge, if you actually know, don't guess. Like, I could guess as well, but if somebody with knowledge and a background in car audio could come in and drop some knowledge here, that would be great, so we can help a fellow basshead out here. Up next is Justin Nelson. If you have ultra caps that are half the power of your amplifier with a capable battery behind it, will it mess up the caps? No, it will not mess up the caps. It will be fine. That's the shortest answer on that, but it will be fine. You don't have to have a ton, and it depends on how many watts you're running and how many cap banks you're running. So, but it will never hurt to have some caps there. It's going to give that more instantaneous power right off the rip, where battery is usually going to be your more reserved type of power provision there. Don't forget about the DOWN4SOUND difference guarantee: lowest prices, fastest shipping, best customer service, and we have 4 different types of financing on the website. You can check that out under the financing tab. If you need anything regarding car audio, purchase anything, hit us up, 702-701-9800. Obviously that's during business hours, but you can always shoot us an email and we'll get it anytime. sales@DOWN4SOUND.com. All right, appreciate you joining me on another one. We'll see you in the next one. Later. What's happening, guys? If y'all enjoyed all the hot content that you saw in that video, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram under the Lifer Price, and also Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget Snapchat. I'm JPD4S on there, so be sure to check me out there. We'll see you in the next one. Later.